Today we are going to discuss an important as well as simple and a significant topic in biology. That's the cell. What is a cell? Cell is a basic structural and functional unit of an organism. Cells together form a tissue, tissue together form an organ, and organ together forms an organism. How was cell discovered? Cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He saw honeycomb-like structures when he observed a wooden cork under a simple magnifying device, as there was no microscope during that period. It looked like places where monks stayed during that period, which was called as cell. So he named his discovery as cell. We can say about Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke was born in July 28, 1635, Freshwater, England. He was an English polymath and an active scientist who discovered many things. His major inventions and discoveries are the law of elasticity, obviously the cell, diaphragm, universal joint, and balance wheel, and lot more. Cell theory. The cell theory was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann in 1839. The first thing in cell theory was that every organism is made up of cells. The second point was that each cell arises from a pre-existing cell. The third point was that the cell is the fundamental unit of life. This was the main things which was proposed in cell theory. Modern cell theory. The modern cell theory was proposed by Vacuoles in 1855, which classifies organisms to mainly two types, on the basis of cells and on the basis of nucleus. On the basis of cell, it was considered as unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular means organism which has only one cell. Multicellular. Organisms which have more than one cell in their body is termed as multicellular. Second, on the basis of nucleus, it was also divided to two types, eukaryote and prokaryote. What is eukaryote? If the cell of an organism has a well-defined nucleus, it is termed as eukaryote. Eu means true and karyote means cell. Eukaryotic organism may be unicellular or multicellular. Next is the prokaryote. If the cell do not have a well-defined nucleus or have a primitive cell, it is called prokaryote. Pro means primitive and karyote means cell.
Cell membrane separates cell from one another and from the surrounding. Cell membrane is also called plasma membrane. It encloses cytoplasm and nucleus. The plasma membrane is porous and it allows the movement of substances to both inward and outward. Then, what is cell wall? The cell wall is a protection along with the cell membrane. It is only present in the plant cell. It helps to protect the plant cell from high temperature, wind, speed, moisture, etc. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance present between cell membrane and nucleus. The various organelles of cell, which we will study later in this video, are present in cytoplasm. Our next heading is nucleus. The nucleus is most important component of a living cell. It is known as the control center of the cell. It is generally spherical in shape. The nucleus is located in the center of the cell. It can be seen using a microscope. The nucleus is separated from the cytoplasm by a membrane called nuclear membrane. This membrane is also porous like cell membrane, and this allows the movement of materials between cytoplasm and nucleus. With a microscope of higher magnification, we can see small spherical bodies inside nucleus called nucleoles. Chromosomes. The nucleus also contains thread-like structures called chromosomes. We have 23 pairs of chromosomes, that is 46 chromosomes in one cell. Chromosomes carries gene which helps in transfer of characteristics from parents to child. Chromosomes can be only seen when cell divides. Some cell organelles. we're gonna talk about 6 organelles in today's session. Mitochondria, Plastids, Endoplasmic Reticulum, Vacuoles, Golgi Aparatus and Lysosomes. Mitochondria. Mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. It generates energy in the form of ATP. Plastids. The plastids are only present in the plants. There are mainly 3 types of plastids. They are chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. Chloroplast gives plant green color and helps in photosynthesis. Chromoplast provides color for different colors of plants. Leucoplast stores oil, starch, proteins, etc. Endoplasmic Reticulum. Endoplasmic Reticulum can be either RER or SCR. RER means rough endoplasmic reticulum, while SCR means smooth endoplasmic reticulum. RER makes the proteins and SCR makes lipids and fats. Vacuoles. The vacuoles are nothing but the storage unit of a cell and store substances like food, waste, amino acids, sugars, etc. Golgi Apparatus. The storage, modification and packing of food are done in Golgi Apparatus. Lysosomes. Lysosomes is called the suicide bags of cell. This is because they take away all the dead organelles of cell.